this is. Was this here last time?
No.
This makes you
see
feel like
all the stuff back. I was like, I can see my hair
really
back
cool.
there.
Like, I feel like you're like, you know, doing an important hosting job.
Fast asleep. Too, and I had Luca, gunk, 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 and I was like, and you know when you have that, like, someone startles you when you're out?
Yeah, it happened to me when I stuck my hand in there and that thing started spitting at me.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, don't stick your hand in there. It's not gonna come out the same.
What the fuck is that?
Try it.
Careful!
Why is nobody answering me?
Why didn't that scare you? I just yelled. Go ahead.
What is that?
Go ahead, do it slowly is all I'm saying.
Am I actually gonna do this?
Don't you hear the fucking music, Brie?
I don't like this. I don't like this. That's right. The alcohol.
Oh, while we're at it, should we just make her spin the wheel so you guys don't have to waste your question?
Oh.
Yeah, no, you sound like Kevin Hart.
Don't be mean to me.
Kevin, no.
All right, am I gonna spin the wheel?
Yeah, do it.
Getting it all done today, I'm all right.
I'm pretty much gonna say 100% you're gonna have to drink, so prepare yourself. And cue the music.
Singing's better though. What? What do I? Here you go. What? Am I supposed to sing this song?
Is this a song? Do we make up our own words? I'm on the stage singing with my girl Bree. Don't know what rhymes with that, so I'll say we are together on the stage. Together on the stage. Here comes the big chorus from Bree.
Today, I drank too much last night. Ouch. Not drinking today, or at least for half an hour.
My head. Ladies and gentlemen, Briana Buckmaster. That's how you write award-winning music.
That is a Grammy, goddammit.
If you want a Grammy, I'll tell you one key fact in achieving a Grammy. Don't get me to write any of your music, and you already have your head of the field, for sure.
Well, I've just lost. You just wrote that song for me.
I ruined your career.
Don't worry, buddy. I don't see any sweat stains on your shirt. So.
It's been going. It's been fine. I've been answering a lot of questions like this.
Correct.
So go ahead with your question. What is it? Guys, this is end of section, Matt. So that means I have to
end of section, Matt. I'm just gonna watch this.
I know. The whole time I answer questions like this. It's so hard. So many fun things on the stage. I'm gonna leave you guys with one of the loveliest in all existence, Briana Buckmaster. Thank you so much. It's just Friday, people. Hey, I think we're gonna sing some songs tonight, right?
I'm gonna.
I think we're gonna have some fun tonight.
Hey, Matt, do you remember that famous picture? The famous picture? Do you guys know the one I'm talking about, me and Matt?
We're gonna retweet it.
Oh, find it somewhere.
We have it somewhere. It's
somewhere.
fantastic. All right, I'm over and out. Enjoy Bree. Give her a hard time. Make her drink. See you later. Love you guys.
To the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity.
Yeah, that's right. Quality fucking entertainment. Quality. Hi, you guys. I just love you guys so much. I'm gonna spend the next however long cussing, talking about how hungover I was this morning. I don't think I was that hungover, but Matt and I are like, what's happened to us? I have not slept yet. We took a flight together here yesterday, and I'm terrible at sleeping on airplanes. I'm terrible at sleeping. So I didn't do that. Yeah, woo, no sleep. Yeah. But man, oh man, is it always just the best time here? And all the fun things are things that I can't tell you about. So. Okay, who has a question? Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
I mean, I could
yeah.
let you stand there for a while, but that seems ridiculous.
I mean, it's fine. I like standing. It's good.
Cool.
Squat. This is a short
Ow.
round.
You can't
Okay.
move that
Can
mic
you-
stand.
Can I?
Yeah, I'll help
Well,
you.
but there's all the short people here. I don't want to.
You shut your pretty mouth. Or come. Did you do it?
That one.
Look at, she said she can help me. There.
Ah, you did it.
Can I get a round of applause, please? Now I'm gonna come back and do that for everybody. And I don't give a shit.
Oh, there you go. Take that. You deserve it.
And what's your question?
My question, well, you do karaoke a ton, and so do I. We love karaoke, but what is your ultimate all-time favorite karaoke song? Not necessarily like SPN family karaoke either. Like if you go to like a seedy karaoke bar and you just want to like let loose, what do you sing?
Do you know what's funny is oh, that's right in my bladder. Oh. In my pants. I had a baby, so you know you gotta be careful with those bladders, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? I loved karaoke way before it was my job. And it was so funny. When I started doing conventions, I was like, my makeup's on that chair. I was like, I get paid to do karaoke? You guys have made a mistake. My favorite karaoke song, I think, has always been Somebody to Love, which I've done before, right? My first convention karaoke song was Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes, Queen. I don't know, I love Queen, and I always used to go to seedy bars, and I remember there's a line in, what is it, Send Shivers Down My Spine? Is that Somebody to Love or Bohemian Rhapsody?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes, so I remember being in a karaoke bar in Regina, Saskatchewan. You heard me. Regina, it's where I'm from. Regina. Save it, save it!
You did spin sing.
I pretended to sing. I remember, so I remember singing that lyric at this hilarious bar in Saskatchewan that I used to go sing at all the time. I went, you know, send shivers down my spine, and some bro from the crowd yells, more like sexy spine. And I was like, thank you. Thank you? Thank you. And so now I think about that every time I sing that song. Are you gonna keep playing that song? Yeah, you are. You little troublemaker. See you laughing back there. All of you, they're ignoring me. So karaoke, so fun. We're gonna have the best time tonight. I'm super stoked. Shoot me.
Thank you, bye.
Bye, love you. Hi.
Hello. What do you like to do when you have a day off? What would you do for yourself?
Day off? Day off? So cute. You can make fun of my accent too, that's okay. Yours is cuter. What do I like to do? I have had a lot of time off. So, I've recently got a place in Los Angeles. So I live in Vancouver, Canada, where the show shoots. And last year I was in and out of LA so much that I just thought it would be easier if I got a place and was in LA half the time this year. So that's what I do, I split my time. My family splits their time as well. We go back and forth. But when my family is not in LA, and I'm in LA and not working on anything, I have so much time on my hands. And I don't know what to do. I'm not used to it. Since I became a mom, I started working more and traveling at the exact same time. So I watch a lot of TV. And I don't have a TV, so I have to purposefully watch everything. Obviously, current favorite is Game of Thrones. I can't even talk about what's gonna happen. Oh, I heard that. I'm with you, and also not with you. I'm also like, come on, the Cersei and Jaime storyline can suck my dick. That was awful. I was like, are you kidding me? We spent how many seasons like changing Jaime, and he's just like, let's die in the rubble together. I'm like, oh please.
Spoiler.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Spoiler. Sorry, guys. I couldn't even be on Twitter because I was traveling, and so I couldn't even be on Twitter because there's spoilers everywhere, including here. So you paid for the spoiler. So. Okay. Yes. So I watch a lot of TV, but it's kind of my job. I watch a lot of comedy. I watch a lot of Saturday Night Live. I watch a lot of stand-up. I've started in LA. When I have spare time, I go see a lot of stand-up, go see a lot of sketch comedy and improv. I have a background in improv and haven't done it in a long time, other than currently. So I like to do that kind of stuff. I like to do, like when somebody says, what's your hobby? I don't really have one because I think all of my hobbies somehow relate to some facet of my career. I've recently been approached about 2 different writing projects, one for television and one for publishing, and they may or may not come to fruition, so I won't talk about them too much, but it's just another thing that I like to go, I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna do it. Whether it's good or bad, who knows? But as I like to say, it's harder to hit a moving target. So I'm constantly doing things. One of them's gotta stick, right? Yeah. So the answer to the question is I don't have an answer. You're welcome! You're welcome. Hi. Hi. Sorry, I don't know why I'm barking at you.
That's okay.
Do you want me to fix that microphone for you? Yeah.
No.
Okay. No, I got you.
I broke it, I'm sorry.
See? You just gotta go, Briana. Get your sweet ass down here. All right. Nope, don't touch it.
Okay.
Sorry. Guys, let's get in the habit of not apologizing. Oh, shit. Right in the tits. Okay. Do you know what? Let's get in the habit of, instead of saying sorry, we say thank you. Love it. So hot. Women don't need to apologize so fucking much. Okay. What you got, girl?
So, I love your podcast.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for making it.
Thank you for listening.
I have 2 questions about the podcast. First one is, how do you pick the topics? Is it just randomly whatever you just end up talking about, or do you plan?
Sometimes.
Okay.
The last couple episodes that we try to record 2 at a time. So the last episode I think that we published was attachment, wayward attachment. And that was because we literally were just in conversation about it, deep conversation about it. Kim was in a place and I had been in a place, and we were like, we were just discussing our experiences with it, and we're like, let's just push record, and that's what we do. And then other times we go, what haven't we talked about? Because we're trying to do them weekly, it is a lot. It's a lot. So I don't know that we'll be able to keep up the weekly topics, but if we do one that's, say, a monthly topic, we might be able to bring in a guest or something like that. But the weekly topics are, because Kim and I can yammer on forever and ever and ever. As you'll see in the next episode that will air, it is garbage. In the best way. It is just like...
I mean, I hope, we would listen to your...
And I do! And that's why we do, because we can't always talk about kind of heavy, serious things. Sometimes we talk about what we'll talk about the next... And it's ridiculous. And it's just like, let's try this. And then we do. But we are always open to topics. We feel like we've talked about so many different things, and we'll always kind of repeat ourselves, but it's okay, we repeat ourselves in life, right? Candid. Did you have a second part to that question?
Yeah, if you have anything planned for the podcast that you would be able to share with us now?
No, we did have some interest in it being represented. Talent agencies now have podcast sections. So a big agency in Los Angeles were interested in, not not producing it, but representing it, which would bring us to advertisers. That's kind of something that I would like to move towards. But it's just so easy right now, and Kim and I are so swamped that when you get other people involved, the demands get higher. So while we want bigger things for it, we're also so tired. And so we're like, this seems easy for us to just go into Kim's closet and record, which is, that's not a euphemism, that's literally what we do. Like she has 2 microphones set up in her closet, 2 little stools, and then her computer that's recording. And it absorbs all the sound, that's why we do it in there. So, no plans.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. I have pillow marks on my face. That's how hard I was out. I was out, you guys. So, sorry for everything I'm saying right now. Hi!
We don't say sorry.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to this sack of bullshit coming out of my mouth.
It's not your fault.
What you got?
Okay, so I actually had the exact same question as the person before, but now...
You want a new question?
I will ask another question.
Do you feel like you're on the spot? You got something? What do you got?
So, what
do you got? What do you got? Go.
What do you wish to see for Donna in season 15?
I want her to be in every episode. I want her to end up with Dean. I just feel like I need to rehearse those scenes. So funny, I was talking to Davey. Don't tweet this. Okay? Davey Perez, who I love and writes for Donna so well, and I love him so much, and we met last week to do DVD commentary, which was so fun. I'd never done that before because they always do it in Los Angeles, and I always have lived in Vancouver, so I was available for it this time. And we were just talking about Donna and her trajectory and the amazing episode breakdown that he wrote for her, which was such a gift for Donna as a character and for me as an actor. Yeah, we were just talking about next season. He didn't tell me anything about next season. I don't know for sure that Donna will be back, but I mean, if they don't, they're gonna burn. Just stop it! You're ruining everything. But Davey did say that he also ships Dean and Donna. Great.
So keeping up.
Oh, so other than that, what do I want for Donna? I want her to keep going. I want her to get stronger. I want her to get better at being a hunter. I want her to be more useful. I think that sometimes we, as humans, equate our worth as to what we think of ourselves. And I think Donna had, for so long, thought so poorly of herself. And now she has this opportunity to look at herself as what she has to offer the world, as opposed to what she looks like or who loves her, which is kind of an amazing thing. And I think that if we all can find that self-love that Donna's really finding, we will be of more use to the world. We will all be stronger. We will all love more. We will accept love more. And I think that's really exciting to watch happen for her. And I want to see more of that. I just want to see her hunt. I want to do more fight scenes too. Yeah. As I'm like, can barely sit on this chair right now. I'm like, fight scenes, ow. So thank you. Great job asking a question last minute too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. This is a two-part question.
Go ahead.
You have beautiful, natural curly hair.
Did you turn this off? Oh. What about my hair?
You have beautiful,
flowing, naturally curly hair. So I wanted to ask, first of all, when you do your hair curly, what's your hair routine? And second, how was it like for you growing up with curly hair?
Wow, the history of hair. Why do you guys put up with me? Okay. Listen, yes, curly hair. My hair is not curly right now. It's also really dirty. Dirty hair is cool. I didn't always have curly hair when I was growing up. I didn't have curly hair. I actually had very, very, very short hair. Short, like Krista's here. I had short hair like that when I was a kid. Yeah, do you want to get in the fan and do the thing? No, you're good. So when I grew my hair out, it started coming in curly. I actually used to get perms when I was a kid. Remember perms?
Yeah.
Fun, right? Fun. Spiral perms. Oh, the 90s. But now, okay, ready? Everybody ready? I get a hair question. I sort of got at every convention. I want you guys to write this shit down! So, I only wash it twice a week, probably. I wash it in the shower, obviously. You're doing great, Briana. Thank you. Thank you, good night. Thank you so much for having me. Fucking tool. Okay, sorry, here I go. Ready? Wash it in the shower. I wash it twice. I use like an Olaplex, which is like a strengthening shampoo, and then I use a blue shampoo because my hair's blonde. I want to keep it from going too yellowy orange, which happens to me sometimes. Then I use a conditioner, and then I brush it in the shower with the conditioner in it. And then I wash it out, leave a little bit of conditioner in. What? I know. A little bit of conditioner in, you come out, I like to wrap it. I don't like towel dry it like this, I just wrap it. And then I put product in it. It's usually like a Shine curl cream or something. And then I diffuse it on really low, like this. Huh? Okay? Like that. Really low though, so it takes a long time. And you just keep not scrunching it, but just holding it. We get a close-up of that? And then I put more product in, and then you know what I do? I go through it with a teeny barrel curling iron. And I wrap the strands, excuse me, I wrap the strands around the curling iron. Like that, I wrap it. So, that's the story. Morning glory.
Thank you.
I see you write that down.
It's actually pretty similar to mine.
Okay, she's like, what a waste of a question. I love you anyway. Wayward AF, yo. Speaking of curly hair.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And speaking of wayward, thanks to your podcast, you and Kim sort of continue to be our wayward moms, as I like to call it. But what would be your wayward mom? Do you have some sort of role model alive or not, fictional or not?
My role models right now are women in the industry who are able to fearlessly speak on behalf of women who are not confident to do so.
Yeah.
And that is a responsibility that I am attempting to take on, which it is scary. There is a lot of awful shit happening in the United States right now. There are women who are using their voices because they are heard much louder than I am, because they have more followers and are more famous, to educate people, to not yell at people, to not troll people, but to educate people with the facts. Because of social media, there is a lot of bullshit floating around, you know? And people just have opinions, and a lot of anonymous people have opinions. I don't get trolled that much. I think people are scared of me. They should be. But yeah, I am really inspired by women who are using their voice. I follow, I want to name the influencers. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm usually retweeting them. A lot of them are just really well outspoken, and I can't think of their names right now, and if I tried to, I'd fuck it up. But that's more of what I want to be. I can tell you all the people who I'm influenced by career-wise, like Mindy Kaling is a big one right now. She just had a record-breaking acquisition at Sundance. That meaning her film that she produced, starring fucking Emma Thompson, sold for the most money any movie has ever sold ever in the history of that festival. Yes.
Don't you?
I do. I do. That song's not on it.
Is that one of the remixes you're going to be releasing soon?
I just hit myself in the teeth
Buckmaster
with the
remix?
microphone. This is going great. Getting sweaty. We're still good. We're still good.
Still good.
Still good.
I didn't do a check before.
How are you, buddy?
I mean, just give me a second.
My husband has that coat. Is that All Saints?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wear the same jackets. It's fine.
Yeah, that's cool. You guys
actually stole this from him. I didn't tell you.
Aw, poor Jose.
Yeah.
What have you been
Sorry,
doing?
Jose. I was signing a bunch of autographs.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank
you. Must be famous.
I don't know about that.
Your autograph?
You don't want my autograph.
No.
No. I know.
Hard
No.
no.
Hard no from there.
Okay, I'm gonna take another question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you, and you're welcome to answer as well.
Oh, great.
Because I've been slow at answering questions. I feel bad.
Are you all right? Shh. Did you let them know that something happened?
Yeah,
or?
I think it's fairly obvious.
Oh.
Mom.
We were at lunch. I was like, you want some wine?
Night.
I was like, maybe you want to do a shot or something? She's like,
No,
no,
enough.
no,
Oh,
no.
God.
I'm good.
Oh. Yes, m'lady.
Hi.
Hi.
Well,
Someone has a call.
answer that call.
Answer it. Just kidding.
Could be the love of your life.
I know. I have many.
Well,
yes.
Gorgeous. You just look gorgeous.
Oh.
L'Oreal. You could just do a L'Oreal ad, just like that. Someone should take a picture and send it to L'Oreal.
No, I want you to ask your question. Ask your question.
All right. I'm trying. You're making it really hard.
I don't understand how.
Oh.
Just hit myself in the face again with my face. All right, I'll stop. Oh, it's really hard to get up. Okay. What?
I'm sorry. Okay, bye.
Can't do that. Is there an Italian expression for blue balls, or? No?
Am I giving them?
No. She's like, maybe I'll ask you a question.
I know.
Maybe I won't.
She's being all sexy about it.
Yeah.
Like,
right in front of the fans,
playing
too.
hard to get. Stop getting.
We're ready.
We're ready. Go.
Briana,
M'lady.
I think you're one of the most badass women out there.
Thank you.
And Alex, I think you're an amazing
Also a badass
actor.
woman.
I'm also badass. No.
I mean, initially the question was just going to be for Briana, but now I get to ask Alex as well, which is great.
It's the best.
I wanted to ask you if you could have your own twist on a Disney princess, something you can... No, wait a minute. Alex is going to get something different.
Wait, why?
Look what I can do.
Your panels are a lot more dangerous than I really knew.
I'm a fucking walking whoopee cushion. Okay. Disney princess, that's where we're going?
If you could have your own twist on a Disney princess to make her badass, what would it be? And the one I was going to ask Alex is, if you can have your own twist on the love interest or a best friend, if you don't want to go the romantic way, what would it be?
I hear that you think I'm a best friend kind of guy. I like that.
No, I said if you don't want to go the romantic way.
No, I get it. It's okay.
The friend.
I'll be like,
always the friend zone.
Really great if you don't marry that prince. It'd be great if we could just like hang out at, I don't know, as friends.
Yeah, you're such a good friend. Thanks for being such a good friend. We'll never have sex.
Yeah. It's always like, you're such a good friend, and you're just like, wah,
wah. Listen, that's a really hard question.
Is it?
Tiny Reeve.
Hey, little Reeve. Who's cuter than you? Who's cuter than you? Okay, all right.
Do you get through questions on your panel, or just out of curiosity? How many questions did you guys get through with Bree? Oh, 2.5 questions max. That was really it.
She sat in front of the fan and looked at herself a lot, though.
How was your panel with Bree?
Ask her.
Interesting. It was good.
All right, okay. It's a hard question. I'm avoiding it because I have to think.
Why is it hard? I'm going to be Jasmine.
On it. Okay, and a twist.
Yeah. Number one, I'm super rich.
Already is super rich. That's not a fucking twist.
Hold on. I have a tiger. That's already awesome. I'm like Mike Tyson.
True.
In this case, though, I'm going to take the wishes for myself. I'm going to rob them right from Aladdin. He's going to be like,
opportunistic.
Very. He's like, I can show you the world. I'm just like, yo, just give me these wishes. Don't mess with me.
Don't show me shit. I want to see nothing.
How about this? I'll show myself the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? Also, step your ass off that carpet because it is coming with me.
Yes. That is a very expensive rug.
Yeah.
$3,000 for it.
I'm putting that shit right in my bedroom.
End of panel. My final. They're all like, thank fuck. Get off the stage. Okay, here I go.
No, say your twist. You don't get out of your question.
Damn it.
You're not going to answer my question before you leave?
Okay, my answer is I would be Belle from Beauty and the Beast. And I would just kick the beast out because he's a fucking animal. Take the house for myself. Everybody would stay all the kitchen utensils because that's fun and cute.
Even though they were like slaves, but they're fun and cute.
They don't have to be slaves.
They were people.
They just have to cook for me.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's my twist. I love you, thank you, and goodbye.
Thank you. Is it final countdown every single time? I'm just curious. I'm not offended. I'm just, you know.
Oh, you're so white.
Wait, what? No. Actually, I have a lot of time to talk to you guys. You guys are like, he should have kept dancing. Why does he open his mouth at all?
That's what she said.
Hello.
That's what she said? No. Can always count on you to say something inappropriate. Wasn't actually you.
Not that time.
She always blames her friends. It's good. Hello. Hi.
Hi and welcome.
Thank you.
I have a question for you that's going to be right out. We know you're a good actor, but a lot of people assume that acting and lying are kind of in the same ballpark, but I think they're not. So, are you also a good liar as well as a good actor?
acting is cool because...
We have a lie detector behind you, so be careful.
Where?
That's actually the mouth of truth. So, if you put your hand in it and you lie, you get punished.
Is this a real thing? Oh. Sorry, I'm partially terrified. Am I a good liar? Stop doing that with your tongue, bro. This is becoming the Michael Scott panel. You know, I've been known to twist a tail. No, what I like about acting is the opportunity to tell the truth under imaginary circumstances, which is nice. But there is definitely a portion of acting that is lying, because it's like deception. You know, sometimes, like I have friends right now who are like 27, 26, and they're like playing a doctor. And then I'm just like, dude, you dropped out of high school. Like, there's no way. So I don't know, I think it's kind of a mix of the two things, but I think the best part is being able to tell the truth, but you know, you're the character, so it's sneaky, it's good, you know?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Also, I met a lot of people today in the panel. How many people are here for the first time? Okay, okay. I know there's also a lot of like 10-year people as well. Oh my God. It's a lot of years, guys. But welcome, and thank you for having me. Hi.
So Alex, how was the most powerful being in the universe doing today?
Oh, God. I'm okay. Not as powerful as Jack, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, is what I always say.
Of course.
I'm well, thank you. Thank you for bringing that back. Shout out to David Hayden Jones, who decided in Dusseldorf that he would just repeat that incessantly until it became my new trademark. So, really excited about that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hi.
Hey.
So, acting in film is a lot of hurry up and wait, and there's a bunch of...
How do you know about that?
Oh, I don't know. It's a lot of hurry up and wait.
You're not going to answer that?
Well, I went to acting school for a year.
Okay.
And then I ended up on your show, working in locations.
Wait, there's another locations person here as well.
Yeah, Jazz.
What up, Jazz?
Hi, girl.
Ayo.
But how do you stay focused enough to be able to work at the drop of a hat, because you got to function the second the camera's on you, without being sidetracked by everything going on around you?
Well, if you've been to our set, you'll realize there's a lot of distractions going on. I don't know, I guess it's like it's kind of like a loose focus, I feel like. Like if you're super intent on something, I don't know how good you end up doing. I think it's just, I mean, if you ever come to our set, you'll see that it's like quite a relaxed set. So I think you actually perform better in like a relaxed setting as opposed to like a high stress or like very intense kind of thing. But I don't know, it's like, you know, you're professional and everybody has a job, right? So our job is to do that and be able to focus in on something, and yeah. I don't know, I think the relaxed state's better. It's like the, you know, the Bill Murray thing. Like that guy seems pretty chill and he does some all right work, you know?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, okay, it's a two-part question. First,
Uh-oh.
do you watch Game of Thrones?
I watched the first season. You guys can tell me all the spoilers you want, I don't care, it's cool. I was just mad because I was like, I need to see the dragons more. Like I was pissed off that I was like, man, when did the dragons come in? Like I'd be skipping ahead trying to find the dragons. Actually, I watched more than that. I think I made it, Jon Snow was like walking through the snow. I think that guy, I think he walked for like a season. And I was like, is this guy ever gonna fucking get there? Like, I was so upset. Like, it just took him forever. Oh, sorry. Anyways, two-parter.
Well, the second part was because there is a character named Tyrion, and I was wondering if you thought about how Lord Tyrion, your cat, would rule on the throne.
Ooh. Well, I know when Jenna named him, it was partially because of the character. For those of you who don't know, I have a cat named the Lord Tyrion, who has a very active Instagram account, thanks to you guys. Here's the thing. How would he rule in Game of Thrones? I don't know. But what I do know is he's ruling my life. So, yeah, he's the Iron Throne is literally everywhere he feels like is a throne. Wherever he wants to lay down, you know, wherever it's happening. Yeah. Do you guys? Can I do a quick Lord Tyrion update?
Yes, please.
Someone in the back's like, no more cats. So basically, before every day he would wake me up, and you know he used to just kind of stare at me. You know, he'd be like, "Wake up, idiot! Time to crack the feast." And that evolved. He's like, this guy's not waking up fast enough. What am I gonna do? He's like, you know what? I'm gonna start meowing at him. So then he starts meowing, you know, meow, just till you wake up. Now he's invented what I call the drive-by. So the drive-by is where you're asleep in your bed and you're like, this is so nice. I'm asleep. And then he's like, time to eat. So what he does is, he comes on the bed and he just runs across the top pillows as fast as he can. So you're asleep and he goes, and you're like, what? Who's that? And then you're like, oh, must have been nothing. Then he'll do it again and I'm like, okay, he's developed a real technique. So, yeah, Game of Thrones is just the game of feasts for Tyrion. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for your question. Hi.
So I feel like I'm kind of in a minority, but I have always rooted for evil Jack. So,
nice.
So I was just wondering, would you like to see him still go full evil?
Yeah, I think that would be really fun. Just because I think Lucifer is such and Crowley are like these fun, dark characters that like, you know, I feel like the guys have to be very stoic sometimes, whereas like, especially Mark Pellegrino, it just gets to like make fun of them to their faces and be goofy and, you know, really kind of screw around, which seems like a lot of fun. So I would totally like to do that. I thought this year that maybe Jack would go evil. It kind of looked like towards, you know, the middle part of the season that like, you know, he was really kind of heading towards that and he might be like even an adversary for the boys. But his kind of sweet nature in the end still was kind of existent even though he lost his soul. But I think that would be super fun to explore. Unfortunately though, we are running out of story time on this show. Which I never thought would happen. I was expecting to do this show till I was 50. That was at least the expectation. I saw, you know, Jensen and Jared and Misha, and I was like, I can ride this job for a long time. But it's not the case anymore. But quick poll. Good Jack? Evil Jack? Okay. Like a 60-40, like a yeah. All right. Thanks. Oh shit. We have found a driver's license in Maryland. Just stick my hand in there again. Is that... Who gave you this job, man? Does this imply something? Am I supposed to do something here? This is a new twist. I didn't know about this shit. All right, that threw me off, guys. Thanks. Thanks for the warning as well. Like, not like run, watch out. I'm just like. go for it. Okay, good stuff, guys. Hi.
Hi, Alex. I wanted to know if you happen to know how long your story arc was planned, and what was it like to learn about the ending of Supernatural?
Well, I don't know exactly what they had planned. I knew I had a contract, so that to me is like, okay, you know. But I really think that I think on the show they kind of try things out, and if the fans hate it, then they'll just ditch it.
So it's good that we really enjoyed watching you.
Yes, that's what I'm going to say. So thanks for liking the character, guys.
You're welcome.
I think they initially maybe had a plan for like a year, like the season 13 I think was kind of the trial for them to be like, you know, did people like the character or not? Because if they hated Jack, then, you know, when you kill me off, then it's like, they're like, oh, get that Jack out of here.
And now you had to stick with it, with us, of course.
Yeah. I don't know, for me, the decision obviously wasn't up to me. It was really up to, I think, you know, Jared and Jensen, and, you know, it's been their show from the beginning, and I think having an end point in mind is really exciting because, you know, there is a conclusion, there is like a finality to something, which I think is really great, because I think in life our only finality is really death.
Yeah.
So to have that kind of understanding and an end for the show in mind, I think just makes me excited for next season. Just because I know that there's only going to be this many episodes, and you know,
and we are all going to die inside. Yeah, of course, that's something to look forward to.
Two things. I think it's exciting to like know that there's an ending and that like we'll have a conclusion of the Winchester story. But is this gonna ever die?
No.
Does family end with blood? No. So what's awesome is this has been built around the show, and I think that, you know, the friends you make and the people that we have in our lives because of this is something that's going to go on for, you know, a long time. So yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Yo.
Hi.
Hi.
Too tiny. So
Crank that mic down. There we go.
We all know that, I think everybody here knows that you and Misha look alike, and we got like...
Never heard that before.
What? Really?
Not a single time.
I'm sorry, spoiler alert.
Man.
Yeah. Well, JIB10 had Sebastian Stan this year.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you like got to meet him, if you got to take pictures with him together, because Sebastian Stan is just another, I'm sorry, white man who looks like you and Misha.
Just another white guy.
You guys look all good, like, you're all good looking, and you're just like, you look alike. And I was wondering if we could get a picture of you guys together, if you have like one or two.
No, we did not. I really didn't even think of it. You know, I wasn't like, hey man, nice to meet you.
You look like me.
Yeah.
Are you my
Have you ever seen like a photo of us together, or like, do you got a mirror or something we could go look at? No. Did you guys get to? A lot of you guys got to meet him?
Yes.
I just saw the new. I finally saw the Avengers, the last one. You guys like it?
You didn't?
No, I liked it. It was cool. It was long. It was very long. But I didn't even think of that. But thankfully there's lots of photos of me and Misha to remind me all the time. My real fear is that they're just gonna like really push it, and they're just gonna be like, hey guys, sorry, Misha couldn't be here, but Alex is here in a trench coat. So they'll be like, Misha, sorry, no Misha Collins, just Alex in a trench coat. I'm like, hey guys, Misha couldn't be here. I'm sorry. No, I got to meet Sebastian really briefly, but nice guy. great work. He's a he's a great actor. So
Now
yeah.
we're gonna need the pictures of you in the trench coat. Just saying. You came up with that.
I like how these panels like force you into corners.
You're welcome.
And you're like, well, you said in the panel that you'd be in a trench coat, and then they'll be like, Daniela next year will be like, Alex, we are reaching out to see if you'd like to come to JIB next year. And I'll be like, oh my God, I'd love to come back. And she's like, the fans have said that you are only invited if you bring the trench coat. And I'm like, damn it. So look forward to 2020, Alex Trenchcoat Calvert coming back to Rome. Thanks. Hey.
Hey Alex. I was very happy to see you in Germany 2 weeks ago on the Proletary Convention. And you talked about in a panel about the chocolate side, and
yes.
It's a German thing, and I want to know if you are ready for the photo ops and what's your chocolate side today.
So, I don't know, there's obviously, how many Germans are here? A lot of you guys. So for non-Germans, I found out recently that, so one girl comes up to me and she's like, oh, I want to go on this side. I was like, oh sure, and she goes, it's my chocolate side. And I'm like, what? She's like, my chocolate side. And someone's like, yeah, the chocolate side. It's like, yeah, your good side. I was like, oh. Okay, so now you guys know. You'll be like, how was Alex's panel? They'll be like, it was, sketchy. He talked about his chocolate side. I don't know what the chocolate side is for me. But,
I think you have two, but I don't know what you think.
That's good. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can tell me later. You'd be like, hey Alex, good to see you. Can you please stand here? Because if I see that side of your face, I'm gonna freak out. I'll be like, understandable. Yeah, please, yeah. Is there like an Italian chocolate side? Does anything no? It was worth a try. Maybe an espresso side. Uh-oh.